Please stand for a moment of silence and the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Parkland, and welcome to the beginning of the 2021-2022 school year. Today is Monday, August 30th. It is a day 1 and a B schedule. I'm Alex Getz-Morales.
And I'm Chloe Hummel. Welcome back to Parkland TV.
The Conservation Club will hold its first meeting for returning members only on Wednesday, September 1st, after school in room C241. Message Mrs. Yenser with any questions. Picture Day is coming up soon. Freshmen are on September 13th, sophomores on September 14th, and juniors on September 15th. Pictures will take place during your English period.
Homecoming is right around the corner. The theme for this year is Together as One in 21. Updates about Spirit Week, float building, and the homecoming court will be announced in the coming weeks. Sign-ups for the Garter Bowl will run September 7th through the 14th. The Meet Your Coach meeting will be for all players in the cafeteria on Tuesday, September 14th, and practices will begin the following week.
Student Council will meet on Wednesday, September 1st at 3 o'clock in room D219. The activity buses will be able to provide transportation home at the end of the meeting if necessary.
In sports news, girls tennis will take on Pocono Mountain West at home at 3:30. Good luck, ladies.
Make sure to follow our YouTube and Twitter at Parkland TV Film and check out our website parklandtvfilm.org for updates, broadcasts, and exclusive content. I'm Alex Getz-Morales.
And I'm Chloe Hummel. To kick off this year, our administrators have some announcements and reminders. They agreed to be filmed in isolation to be able to speak with you without a mask. Stay tuned and have a great first day.
Good morning, Parkland High School. My name is Jim O'Neese, and I'm your principal. I'd like to welcome you to 2021-2022 school year. Today, you begin a one-year journey in a school recognized nationally as one of the top high schools in the nation. The comprehensive education provided here, rich in academics, athletics, and the arts, will provide you with the opportunity to live the ultimate high school experience. Our staff and administration is committed to excellence in all facets of our school programs, and we will assist you in any fashion so you can attain your goals. After what we all experienced last year, this new school year has us much closer to the end of the pandemic. We may still face some challenges, but we are thrilled to have 3,200 students in Parkland High School again. To remain here live with in-person instruction, we still have several protocols to follow. First, if you might be sick, please remain at home and follow the district's COVID protocols. At this time, all students and staff will be required to wear a mask, although we're glad to institute mask breaks throughout the day. The wearing of the mask is critical, as it is a significant mitigation tool to reduce COVID spread when it is worn correctly. This is important when the mask is worn correctly. We will permit students to use their lockers for essential use, but please do not abuse your locker usage. We are keeping several student traffic patterns in the B and D hallways one way, and several stairways will remain one way as well. Look for the one-way signs posted in the hallways and in the stairwells. You'll get used to these new patterns in no time. In the cafeteria, students are permitted to sit 4 to a table. You must still wear your mask while seated at your table talking or walking to the lab or while you're waiting in line for your food. You may remove your mask only when you are seated and eating. Once you have finished eating, you must put your mask back on. While in the cafeteria, it will be important to maintain the greatest amount of social distancing feasible. In addition to practicing safe hygiene, such as regular hand washing, also remember not to touch your face. We still have numerous hand sanitation devices located throughout the building for your access so we can practice good hygiene. Just a quick reminder that if you're buying lunch, you must remember to have your school ID with you. Remember to put money in your My School Bucks account, as no cash will be accepted. Students are always dismissed a couple minutes early from lunch, so all lunch students must be on time for the next period class. I would now like to take a few minutes to review some of Parkland High School's rules and protocols. First and foremost, maintaining a safe and secure school is a priority for each of us, and we take many proactive measures to maintain a safe environment. School doors will be open at 7:15 a.m. Students will be able to enter through one of three areas only: the main entrance, which is the academic wing, or through the bus areas located on either side of the C wing. Students are not permitted to open exterior doors for anyone, not a student, a staff member, or a parent during school hours. Students should report to a staff member any unwanted persons who may be on campus. Information tips pertaining to school safety issues are encouraged and will be kept confidential. We are committed to a safe environment for our students and staff. Your support is both expected and appreciated. Parkland High School is also proud to have South Whitehall Police Officer Tom Bammer on staff, and we hope you take the time to develop a positive relationship with him. Parkland is very proud of our diverse student body and the climate it strives to maintain so that all students can learn in a safe and secure environment. Please understand that speech, which is divisive or destructive regarding race, color, religion, ethnicity, sexuality, gender, age, or disability, will result in swift and severe disciplinary consequences. I thank you in advance for your cooperation on this topic. Students should take the time to familiarize themselves with the Student Code of Conduct, specifically items detailing possession of tobacco, drugs, weapons, or look-alike items, which if found on school property is illegal, will result in suspension, possible expulsion, and a referral to law enforcement. Another area of continuous concern is student bus behavior. Please do not risk injury to the bus driver or your fellow classmates by acting improperly on the bus. Similarly, student drivers play an integral role by following safe driving practices on campus. Failure to act accordingly on a bus or behind the wheel may lead to a suspension from either privilege as well as potential suspension from school. We understand that students will possess cell phones during the day, and students may use them to check messages, their Instagram, or check for retweets while in the hallways between classes or at lunch. However, students are not permitted to use their cell phones or check messages of any kind during class. They're not allowed to video something during class or take pictures or have a phone conversation while walking down the hallway. I'm sure you can handle these simple guidelines while on school property. If you don't make it a problem, it won't be a problem. Cell phones may be used for educational purposes if directed so by your classroom teacher. To be extremely clear, your number one priority during the school day is to focus on succeeding in your academic and curricular activities. Our faculty administration will be vigilant in reinforcing this focus throughout the year. Throughout the course of the day, you will notice teachers and administrators supervising the hallways. When any adult asks for your cooperation, it is always expected and not an option. Your cooperation with school rules and regulations will go a long way in helping you to attain your personal goals. I expect you to be on time, be respectful, and be responsible for your actions. If we do those things, we will have an outstanding school year. I wish each of you a tremendous success this school year. I'll speak with you again on Wednesday to share some important details about our Character Counts framework implementation. Stop by my office if I can be of any assistance to you. Thank you, and have a great year.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Bannock, and I am the Assistant Principal for Curriculum and Instruction here at Parkland High School. While my role here at Parkland is mostly academic in nature, I am here to help all students reach their fullest potential, both in the classroom and beyond. The 2021-2022 school year will continue to be a unique experience for all of us as we adapt and adjust to our new world amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. To help you succeed this school year, students should make note of the following. 1. All Parkland students have a Parkland email address, which includes your PHS student ID number, followed by parklandsd.net. It is very, very important that you access your Parkland email account on a daily basis in addition to your Schoology account. Whether online or at home, you'll receive many important communications via your Parkland email account throughout the year. So if you haven't used this before or you've used it on a limited basis in the past, please get into the habit of using it. You will miss out on a ton of important information by not accessing your Parkland email on a daily basis. 2, learning is the most important part of your school day. However, learning only occurs when you're in the classroom. If, for some reason, you do need to leave the classroom, namely to go to the bathroom or to report to an office, you'll utilize our eHall Pass system, which we started to use for the first time last year. Information on how to use eHall Pass will be shared with all students in their classes and through Schoology. 3, if you need to speak with your guidance counselor, all students should contact him or her via email, as this is the quickest way to reach them. Students should also reach out to their guidance counselor via email to schedule an appointment or to send a request to meet with your counselor in eHall Pass. As always, no appointment is needed to see a counselor if you are experiencing a crisis. 4, please note that many of the forms that were previously in paper form are now solely online. These include the late start early dismissal request form, the parking tag application form, schedule change request form, and the student leave of absence permit form. Please check out the high school's website located at phs.parklandsd.org and then click on About, and then click on Forms and Publications to access these frequently used forms that are now all online. And finally, at Parkland High School, we value academics and set high expectations for all of our students. We also place great emphasis on academic integrity. Cheating in any way, shape, or form will not be tolerated and will result in an F or a 0 for the assignment, essay, test, project, etc. Your families, assigned assistant principal, and guidance counselor will be notified in any and all cases of cheating as well. This may also result in a student being assigned a WF or a withdrawal failure with no opportunity to make up the lost credit. Students may also lose the opportunity to become or remain a part of any of our honor societies as a result of an academic integrity violation. Students and their families should carefully review our academic integrity policy located in the student handbook for additional information. This is, without a doubt, going to be another school year the likes of which none of us have ever experienced. There will be chaos, uncertainty, fear, and concern. Yet despite these realities, keep in mind that there is one thing that all of us can control, and that is our attitude. As author and educator Charles Swindoll once said, "The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people will act in a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string we have, and that is our attitude." I'm convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% of how we react to it. And so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitudes. Despite this year's uncertainties and challenges, choose to keep a positive attitude, as this is what you can control. Doing this will truly make all the difference. Thank you very much. Have a safe and productive school year, and go Trojans.